is equal to x is rotated about the x-axis through 360 degree with the radius r and the height h is given by volume is equal to 1 over 3 pi r square h. So we know that y is equal to x and it is rotated about x-axis through 360 degree. So this is the equation of like this, that if it is the line point over there, this is the line y is equal to x and it is rotated about x-axis about 360 degree. So this will be the formation of that, which is going to be like this, where this is the radius r and this is the height h. And we have to show that the volume of this is 1 over 3 pi r square h there. So we are going to find out the volume of this due to the x-axis of this figure, which is making a cone there, where the radius is r and the height is h. So we know that it is passing from this point O, and this is the point P, which is y and x there. So we can write out the coordinates of P, which is x and y. So x coordinate is basically equal to h and y coordinate is r. O point is already known to us, that is O and 0, 0. So we can first find out the gradient of the line OP, which is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that is equal to r minus 0 over h minus 0, or that is equal to r over h there. And now we know that the equation of the line is basically equal to y is equal to mx plus c. Since this is passing from this origin, so c value will be equal to 0. So y is equal to mx. So y is equal to m, basically we have calculated it equal to r over h into x there. Or y is equal to r x over h. This is the volume, sorry, y of that equation there. We now have to find out the volume, which is equal to pi y square t of x from the limits a to b. So here it is pi from 0 to h, because the limit is due to the x-axis, it is from 0 till what, this line h, y square. So y square will be equal to r square x square over h square. So it will be equal to r square h square over h square into d of x. But r and h, they are constant, so they will be taken outside and it should be left there, x square d of x, where volume will be equal to pi r square over h square into the integration of this x square d of x is basically equal to x cube over 3, and the limits are 0 to h. So that is equal to pi r square over h square into 1 over 3 into h cube minus 0 cube. This will be equal to pi r square over h square into 1 over 3 into h cube. This and this cancel. So it is left there only h. So it should be equal to 1 over 3 pi r square into h is the volume of this cone there, which is equal to 1 over 3 pi r square h there. So it is 1 over 3 pi r square h. Question number 4 now. Express 2.34 bar in the form of the fraction p over q. State whether this is convergent or divergent. So 2.34 bar, we can express it in the form of 2.34343434 up till infinity. So this is the form of this bar system there. It is bar on the two decimal places. So we will use 34343434. So this will become equal to 2 plus 0.343434 and onwards to that. This will be equal to 2 plus. Now we have to use this arithmetic concept. So it will become 0.34 plus 0.0034 plus 0.000034 and so on. But we know that it is a geometric progression whose ratio is basically equal to A2 divided by A1. And the sum is going to be infinity. So sum to infinity will be equal to A over 1 minus R, where R magnitude is less than 1. So here A1 is A there, and that is 0.34. And R value is equal to 0.0034 over 0.34. This is going to be equal to 1 over R. Simply it is equal to 0.01 there. Now we can use this sum to infinity is equal to A over 1 minus R. A is 0.34 divided by 1 minus 0.001. It is 0.34 over 0.99. Point and point cancel. So this will be equal to 34 over 99. So this expression is basically of this one will become 2.34 bar is equal to 2 plus 34 over 99, or it is equal to 234 over 99. So that is equal to it is equal to 232 over 99, which is in the form of P over Q. So this is the value of this 2.34 bar. Since R value is less than 1, which is 0.001, so it is known as to be called convergent series. As R value is less than 0.1 there, because R value is equal to 0.01. Now we are solving this question number 5 of this paper there. This is going to state that find the volume of the region bounded by the curve y is equal to x square plus 2 and the line x is equal to 3 rotated through 360 about the y-axis there. So we know that, let's say, if we draw the picture of this, this is this equation y is equal to x square plus 2, and it is rotated through this line x is equal to 3. And this volume is being obtained about y-axis there. We know that the volume due to y-axis is equal to pi x square dy from the limits a to b there. Now you have to find out that x square is equal to y minus 2. So directly we got the values of x square there in part. And if it is 3, then at this point, let's say it is a point A there. So A point will be obtained by putting x is equal to 3. So that thing is equal to 11. So this point is basically equal to A will become 0 and 11 there. And now you are going to find out the volume of this due to y-axis of this portion there. So this will become 2 to 11. So volume due to y-axis will be equal to pi from 2 to 11, and then x square, that is equal to y minus 2 into dy, because this is the volume that is being obtained from this solid there. So we know that it is equal to pi y square over 2 minus 2y, and the limits are 2 to 11, or this will become pi as this. Now we put upper limit here. So 11 square is 121 over 2 minus 2 into 11 minus 2 square over 2 minus 2 into 2. So this will be equal to pi 121 over 2 minus 22 minus 4 over 2 minus 4. This will be equal to pi 121 over 2 minus 22. 2 minus 4 is minus 2, and this is plus 2. So that is equal to pi into 121 over 2 minus 20, and that value will be equal to pi into 40, and that is equal to 81 over 2. Cubic units is the volume due to y-axis of this question number 6 now. Find the sum of the numbers from 1 to 100 inclusive, which are not divisible by 2, nor 3, nor 6. So we know that from 1 to 100 inclusive, that means what? X is greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 100. And we are going to find out the sum which is not divisible by 2, nor 3, nor 6. So now we will find the list of all the numbers which are from 1 to 100 inclusive there. So that is denoted by a sum of series 1n over 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d r, you can find out n over 2 a plus l, where l is the last term, which is a plus n minus 1 into d there. Now, for the sum is equal to n, that is 100 over 2. The first term is 1 and the last term is 100. So it should be equal to 50 into 101, and that will be equal to 5050. Now we are making a list of that which is not divisible by 2. So the 2 list is basically equal to 2, 4, 6 up till 100. So number of terms are there equal to 50, because from these numbers, if we count it with the help of this formula, a plus n minus 1 into d, where an is 100, a is 2 there, plus n minus 1 we don't know, and the difference there is 2 there, because this term minus this term. So it should be equal to 100 is equal to 2 plus n minus 1 into 2, which is equal to 2 plus 2n minus 2. So n is equal to 100 over 2, and that is equal to 50. So that's why we have taken n is equal to 50. So the list is 50 over 2 into the first term is 2 and the last term is 100. So this will become 25 into 102, and that thing is equal to let's say S1, which is not, which are divisible by 2 lists there. Now we will find the list of that number which is divisible by 3. So let's say S2 is the series which is denoted by 3. So up till 99, that is going to be divided by 3 there. So we will make the list of this thing as an is equal to a, that is 3, plus n minus 1 into the difference is 3 there, and an is 99. So it should be equal to 3 plus 3n minus 3, or n should be equal to 33. So S2 is equal to 33 over 2 into 3 plus 99, and that thing is equal to 102. One six eight three. Now we are going to divide it by the 6. So S3 is basically equal to 6 plus 12 plus 96. So here n will be calculated as 96 is equal to 6 plus n minus 1 into 6, which is equal to 6 plus 6 and minus 6 is equal to 96, or n is equal to 96 over 6, that is equal to 16. So S3 will be equal to 16 over 2 into 6 plus 96, or that thing is equal to 8 into 102 there. So it is S3. Basically, if we use the sets language in this part, these are the numbers which are divisible by 2, these are the numbers which are divisible by 6, these are the numbers which are divisible by 6, and this is S, which is the sum of all this. So in this question statement, they write this word that which are not divisible by 2, nor by 3, nor by 6. So our required sum is equal to S, that is the sum of the all numbers, minus S1 plus S2, which is the 6 is in the list of the 2, and this 6 is also in the list of 3. So it is twicely subtracted from these two lists there. So we are going to add this S3 to that part there. This is the important step for this calculation, that S1 is going to include both 2 and 6. S2 is going to include both 3 and 6. So it means 6 is going to be included in this list twice there. So we are going to add that list only for the 6 there, and that is S3. So S value is equal to 5050 minus S1 list there is 2550. S2 list there is equal to 1683 plus S3 list is equal to 816. So that number is equal to 1633 is the numbers from the list of 1 to 100 which are not divisible by 2, nor by 3, nor by 6. The expansion of 2x plus 1 over x power 10, find the coefficient of x square, x5, and the term independent of x. So this is the equation there. We know the formula is TR plus 1 is equal to NCR A power n minus R into B power R. So n is basically 10, C, R we don't know. A is basically equal to 2x, which is n is 10 minus R into 1 over x, and that power is R there. So this can be written in the form of 10CR into 2 power 10 minus R x power 10 minus R into 1 power R over x power R there. So it can be written as 10CR into 1 power R into 2 power 10 minus R into x power 10 minus R and x power minus R if we shift it this term to the numerator there. This will become 10CR 1 power R 2 power 10 minus R into x power 10 minus 2R. Let's say it is equation number 1. Now we are finding the coefficient of x square. For coefficient of x square, we know that 2 should be equal to 10 minus 2R because this is the coefficient of x there. So 2R should be equal to 8 and R should be equal to 4. So we put R is equal to 4 in 1. So 1 is going to express that it should be equal to 10C4 into 1 power 4 into 2 power 10 minus 4. So this is equal to 10C4, 1 power is 1, 2 power is 10 minus 4 is 6. So that should be equivalent to 210 into 2 power 6 is 64. So this answer is equal to 13440. This is the coefficient of x square in this equation there. Now for the second part, for coefficient of x power 5, we know that here it is 5, so 5 should be equal to 10 minus 2r. 2r is equal to 5, or r is equal to 5 over 2. But we know that r is cannot be in the form of the fraction or not be negative number there. So coefficient of x5 will be 0 there. Or in other words, we can write no term in x5 of this expansion there. Part 3 now. For independent of x, that means x power 0. So it means 0 should be equal to 10 minus 2r. 2r should be equal to 10, or r should be equal to 5. Now we put r is equal to 5 in equation number 1. So it should be equal to 10C5 1 power 5 into 2 power 10 minus 5 into 2, 10. So this is going to be equivalent to 10C5 into 1 into 2 power 5, and that thing is equal to 252 into 32, and that thing is equal to 8064. So this is the term independent of x in this expansion of 2x plus 1 over x power 10. Now you have to prove this question number 8 by identities of these two. 1 minus 2 sine x cos x over 1 minus 2 sine square x is equal to 1 minus tangent x over 1 plus tan x there. Since we are going to take the left hand side of this, that is 1 minus 2 sine x into cos of x over 1 minus 2 sine square of x. Let's say it is 1 to the left hand side. But we know one thing, that cos square of x plus sine square of x is equal to 1. So you have to put this into this equation number 1. So it should be equal to sine square of x plus cos square of x minus 2 sine of x cos of x over This one again will be equal to sine square of x plus cos square of x minus 2 sine square of x. So this is going to be equivalent to cos square of x plus sine square of x minus 2 sine of x cos of x over cos square of x minus sine square of x. But we know also one thing, that a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus minus 2ab plus b square, and a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So we are going to use these two identities into this equation number 2 there. So this will become cos of x minus sine of x whole square, because it is cos square of x plus sine square of x minus 2 sine of x cos of x. And cos square x minus sine square x with the help of a square minus b square. So it should be equal to cos of x minus sine of x into cos of x plus sine of x. So here this square and this identities will be cancelled out. So this will be equal to cos of x minus sine of x over cos of x plus sine of x. Because on the right hand side we see that it is 1 minus tangent of x over 1 plus tan of x. It means we are going to take cos of x common from this. So it should be equal to 1 minus sine x over cos of x. And here also cos of x taken to be common. So 1 plus sine x over cos of x. So this cos of x and this cos of x cancel out. So 1 minus sine x over cos x is equal to tangent x over 1 plus tan of x, and that is the right hand side of this equation there, where tangent of x is equal to sine x over cos of x there. So this is the proof of this first part of this question number 8. The second part of this question number 8 is solve the equation 5 tan square of x minus 2 tangent of x minus 3 equal to 0. And you have to give the range of x from minus pi till pi. This is the question there. So first of all, because it is all in form of one trigonometric function, so let's suppose tangent of x is equal to p value there. Then this implies that tangent square of x is equal to p square. So this will become 5p square minus 2p minus 3 equal to 0. Now we apply the quadratic formula on it. It should be equal to 2 plus minus 4 plus 4 5 is 22 is 3 into 60 divided by 10. So this is equal to 2 plus minus 64 square root is 8 over 10, or it should be equal to 10 over 10 r minus 6 over 10, or it will be equal to p1 and minus 0.6. But p itself equal to tangent of x. So if tangent of x is equal to 1, then x is equal to tangent inverse of 1, and that value is equal to pi by 4. But since tangent is positive in the first and the third quadrant, so first quadrant is already given to you is equal to pi by 4, but in the third quadrant the value is like this. So we have to give the range in the form of minus pi to plus pi. So this value will be calculated for this part. So our one answer would be equal to pi by 4 and other answer will be equal to 2 pi minus 5 pi over 4. This can be written in the form of, so one value is already accepted there, pi by 4, but this 5 pi by 4 which is in this part is not accepted because it is out of the range, so we have to give it into the range of that part there. So this value will become 5 pi over 4. If we move it in the clockwise direction, minus 2 pi, so that should be equal to minus 3 pi by 4. So our one value of this x will be equal to pi by 4 and minus 3 pi by 4 when tangent of x is equal to 1 of that value there. And now we will calculate the other value of this expression there. So tangent of x, that is equal to p, and that is equal to minus 0.6. So tangent is negative in the second and the fourth quadrant. So let's say x is equal to tangent inverse of 0.6, and that value is equal to, so x value is equal to 0.54. So our required values of x will be equal to pi minus 0.54, that is equal to 2.6 radian is one value, and the other value of x there is minus 0.54. So x has two values there. One is minus 0.54 and other value is 2.6. So these are four values of x will be there, which is from minus 0.54 and 2.6 and pi by 4 and minus 3 pi by 4, which you can convert it even to the values there. So these are the four possible answers for this question of 5 tangent square of x minus 2 tangent of x minus 3 equal to 0. Now question number 9. Find the perimeter and the area of the shaded region of this given figure. So that is the given figure. O and O dash, where they are meeting at the point A and B, and you are going to find out the area of this region there, where OA is equal to 6 centimeter, O dash A is equal to 8 centimeter, and OO dash is equal to 10 centimeters, and we are going to find out the area of this shaded region and the perimeter of this shaded region. We know that if we mark this triangle as O, O dash A, where it is 6 centimeter, it is 8 centimeter, this is 10 centimeter. Let's say this angle is alpha and this angle is their beta. And we have to calculate first alpha and beta angle, and then we can make this triangle as this, and we can make this triangle as this. So this whole angle is theta 1 and this whole angle is theta 2 there. So we know that twice of alpha is equal to theta 1 and twice of beta angle is theta 2 there. But first we have to calculate this alpha and beta angle in this triangle there. We know that we can use, there are three sides given, so we can use the cosine rule. So alpha angle is basically equal to cos inverse of 6 square plus 10 square minus 8 square over 2 into 6 into 10, and this value is being calculated, they are equivalent to 0.92. So theta 1 is twice of alpha, so that is 2 into 0.92, that is equal to 1.84 radian is the value of this angle theta 1 there. Now we can calculate the angle beta there, which is equal to cos inverse of 8 square plus 10 square minus 6 square over 2 into 8 into 10, and that value is equal to 0.64. But we know that twice of beta angle is theta 2, so that value is equal to 1.28 radians. Since we are going to find out the perimeter in the first part, so let's say this is the length L1 and this is the length L2. So that is equal to L1 plus L2 there. L1 is R1 theta 1 and L2 is R2 theta 2, where R1 is basically equal to 6 into theta 1 there is equal to 1.84 plus R2 is 8 into 1.28, and this value is equal to 11.06 plus 10.24, and that value is equal to 21.3 centimeter, because this is the perimeter of the shaded region of this required figure there. Now for the second part, area, which is equal to A1 plus A2, like this. It is O dash, this is 6, this is 8, this one is 10, and let's say this is A1 of this figure there, which is half part of this shape there. So A1 is basically equal to half R1 square into theta 1 minus, it is a triangle formed on the side of that. So it should be equal to minus half R1 square into sine of theta 1. So which is equal to half into 6 square into theta 1 is 1.84 minus half into 6 square into sine of 1.84, and that value is equal to is equal to 33.12 is the area of this half r1 square theta 1, and 17.35 is the area of half r square theta 1. So that value is totally equal to 15.77 centimeter square. Now for area of A2, which is like this. So area A2 is equal to half R2 square theta 2 minus half R2 square sine of theta 2, which is equal to half into 8 square into 1.28 minus half into 8 square sine of 1.28, and that is being calculated equivalent to, so it is equal to half 8 square 1.28 minus half 8 square sine of 1.28, which is equal to 40.96 minus 30.66, that is equal to 10.3 centimeter square. So total area of shaded region is equal to A1 is basically equal to 15.77 plus A2 area is equal to 10.3 26.07. So this is the area of the shaded region of the two circles there. Question number 10 now. Find the area of the shaded region given with the coordinates minus 3 over 2, 0, B 1, 0, and P 1, half and 2. So they are given this figure. This point is A, which is minus 3 over 2 and 0. This point is B, which is 1 and 0. And there is a point P, which has the coordinates equal to half and 2. And this is the line which is being intersecting, and that is the required area of the shaded region of this. So first of all, we have to find out the two equations. One is for the line OP and the other is the curve which is passing from this point. So first we know that line is passing from this point A and B, where A coordinate is minus 3 over 2 and 0, and B coordinate is half and 2. So M, the gradient of these two lines is 2 minus 0 over half plus 3 over 2. So that thing is equal to 2 over 1 plus 3, 4 over 2, 2, which is equal to 1. So equation of line will be equal to y minus y1 into m into x minus x1. Now, y1 is equal to 0, equal to m slope where x minus this 3 over 2. So y is equal to 2x plus 3 over 2, or y is equal to x plus 3 over 2. This is the equation of this line there. Now, the second part is the equation of this curve. We know that it is the maxima curve. So, equation of the curve will be equal to minus into x plus 3 over 2 into x minus 1, which is equal to y minus 2x plus 3 over 2 into x minus 1, that is equal to 2x square minus 2x plus 3x minus 3 over 2, which is equal to 2x square plus x minus 3 over 2 there. That is the equation of this curve there. Since these are the 2 points which are being intersecting each other in this equation, now we are going to find out the area of this region between the curve and the line there. Since this point is intersecting each other at this point there, so it should be equal to half and 0. So area under this curve minus area under this line is the total area of this curve there. So now we will find out the required area of the shaded region, which is equal to area of curve minus area of this line within that limits there. So this required area will be equal to, since the limits are minus area formula is y dx from a to b limits, because it is due to the x-axis here. So our final area will be equal to, the limits are minus 3 over 2, 2 half, upper is the curve which is equal to minus 1 over 2, 2x square minus 2x plus 3 minus area of this line which is equal to x plus 3 over 2, and that is into d of x there. So this will become equivalent to minus 3 over 2, 2 half into minus x square plus x minus 3 over 2 minus 2x. So this will be equivalent to minus 3 by 2, 2 half into minus x square plus x minus 3 over 2 minus x plus 3 over 2 into d of x. This will be equivalent to minus 3 over 2 to half into minus x square plus x minus 3 over 2 minus x minus 3 over 2 into d of x. This plus x and this minus x, they are going to cancel. So that is equal to minus half, sorry, minus 3 by 2 to half into minus x square minus 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2, 6 over 2 minus 3 into d of x. And that thing is equal to minus x cube over 3 minus 3x, and the limits are minus 3 by 2 to half. So this value will be equivalent to minus half cube over 3 minus 3 into half minus the lower limit minus 3 by 2 whole cube over 3 minus 3 into minus 3 by 2 . So it should be equivalent to minus 1 by 8 or into 3 minus 1 over 24 minus 3 over 2 minus this minus 27 plus those, that is equal to 27 over 8 3s are 24 minus minus plus 9 over 2, which is equivalent to minus 1 over 24 minus 3 over 2 minus 27 over 24 minus 9 over 2. If we take 24 as the LCM, it should be equal to minus 1 minus 36 minus 27 minus 1208. So this is equivalent to 172 over 20. But since area cannot be negative, so that should be equal to 7.17 square unit is the area of this whole shape there. Question number 11. If the curve y is equal to 1 over 1 minus 2x square root, show that it has no turning point we know that this y can be written in the form of 1 minus 2x power minus half. No turning point means what? There is no value of x for this portion there. So we will find out dy by dx first. So that should be equal to minus half into 1 minus 2x minus 3 by 2 into minus 2, the derivative of this. So this minus and minus plus, and this 2 and 2 cancel. So it should be equal to 1 minus 2x power minus 3 by 2. This will be equal to 1 over 1 minus 2x power 3 by 2. That is dy by dx, which shows the slope or the turning point of that curve there. But when this dy by dx equal to 0, this means 1 over 1 minus 2x power 3 by 2 is equal to 0. This means this function will be equal to 0. So that means there is no turning point of this curve. This is the first part we have to show in this part of this curve there. The second part is find the value of x for which the rate of change of x is 2 units. B part. dx over dt, the rate of that is 2 units per second. And the rate of change of y is 1 unit per second. Find the rate of which the rate of the change of x is 2 units per second and the rate of change of y is 1 unit per second. So you have to find out dy by dx, which is equal to dy by dt into dt over dx there. You are going to find out the value of x for this portion there. So this means dy by dx is equal to dy by dt over dx by dt there. But dy by dx is given there equal to 1 over 1 minus 2x power 3 by 2 is equal to dy by dt is 1 unit and dx by dt is 2 units. So that means what? 2 is equal to 1 minus 2x power 3 by 2. So 2 power 2 by 3 is equal to 1 minus 2x. 2 power 2 by 3 is 4. Power 1 by 3 is equal to 1 minus 2x, or 2x is equal to 1 minus 4 power 1 by 3, or x is equal to 1 minus 4 power 1 by 3 over 2.